Yo, 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 what's up, guys? So I'm nearing the end of this battle here, Faction Wars 21 Sacred Order. I just beat it a little bit ago, and I was so excited. Like I was like, man, I gotta just show off at least the team that I used to get there. Um, I got a better time last time, but this is only the second time I've beaten it, and I got 3 stars. The first time I beat it, I didn't even watch it. I had to do something, and then I came back and it just said victory, 3 stars, and I figured I should just make a video showing like what team I used, or at least what is possible, you know. So earlier today I had used this. I added this guy to the team. I had these guys before, and I immediate Deacon is super useful here. They're all very useful. Ethel, I guess you could argue you don't really need her, but she's just another kind of heavy hitter. Um, super good support, super good support, and then he's a nuker and a debuffer as far as like control, like for stuns. And then this guy, he's the reason I think that I was able to get here, because earlier uh, I was level 19, so I couldn't pass level 20, and I passed it with him, but I got 1 star, and then I had to level him up, and I'll show you. He was a level 50 at the time, a little bit ago, and then I got him to level 60, and I had to build him. So I want to show. Oh, what am I doing? I'll just do this. So level 60 now, or I mean level, 6 star, and he's level 37, so he's still not even fully leveled up. So these are his stats. 200 speed, because I needed him to be fast, because that way he could put up the increased defense. Oh, and he wasn't booked. And then just now, before the first time I passed it, I booked him up. He doesn't require that many books, so it's pretty cool. And I just put like a bunch of books on him, and then I got lucky with the cooldowns, and that's all you need. You don't need like all the damage and all that. So at first, when I first built him, I tried to stack him with as much defense as I could, but I didn't really have much accuracy on him, and the speed wasn't too great either. I don't need him to hit super hard or anything. I just needed him to be able to land this. The decreases target turn meter by 10%, and then be able to land this every once in a while that decrease attack. But this is the skill right here, and booking it is super useful. Increased defense, 60% increased defense, and then revive on death for 2 turns. It's awesome. No masteries on them, just like this. So I have defense gauntlets, defense chest, speed boots, of course, defense ring, defense amulet, right? Yep. And then accuracy banner up to 12, so I didn't really need that much accuracy, except I do have I purposely put these on him, right? The resilience, divine speed for a little extra speed, and then perception. So I was able, actually had enough. I had the gear that I really wanted, so that was pretty good. No, pretty much no crit rate. I mean, like I said, he doesn't need to hit that hard, although he probably can if you try to make him hit hard. But I didn't need him for that. I just needed him for the increased defense and the revive on death. So I think I've probably already shown how I built this guy. He's not that fast. I mean, 176 is still, it's pretty good. I couldn't get the 100% crit rate. Somehow, even though he doesn't have much accuracy, he still lands his stuns pretty frequently, so that's awesome. And he just hits very hard with, I mean, he's got 4,000 attack, 257 crit damage. I mean, he's a beast. So I crit damage gauntlets, of course, attack chest, speed boots. I could probably, he'd be too slow if I put attack boots on him, so I just didn't do that. Crit damage amulet, attack ring with 20% attack percent substat. And then I put an accuracy banner on him, but like I said, he doesn't have much accuracy, but he still lands everything, so it's pretty good. I focused on him being like as fast as possible, but hitting as hard as possible, and then this is not even fully booked, so, or fully leveled up, because all I needed was the crit rate. If I level it up, I wonder what it would be. And then he doesn't have all the masteries. This is all I put on him so far, because I haven't, I've been lazy with the Minotaurs thing. This girl, no masteries either, fully booked though, and man, it's a lot of books. But this is very, very, very useful. Any reviver is useful. By the way, obviously this guy's sort of a reviver, right? Because he revive on death. This guy's a reviver. He's got this 8-2 that hits pretty hard, and he just kind of like tackles them and then comes back and then revives a random ally. This is it, right? Yeah, revives a random ally with 40% HP. Places shield buff on them equal to 20% of their max HP, so it's very useful. And then I didn't realize it did this. I didn't even look at that. And then of course the decreased defense, so that's pretty cool. And the stuns and weaken. Like I said, he always lands the stuns, so it's pretty nice. Not always, but usually does. And I just focused on really heavy hitting, like I said. Anyway, so with her, this is really useful because she revives a dead ally with 50% HP, which is pretty good. Then fills the turn meter by 50% and resets the cooldowns on all their skills, which is actually really amazing. That was really, really cool. I don't remember, why did I put accuracy on her? Attacks one enemy. Heal. This is really useful too. Cannot heal this champion. Heals the ally with the lowest HP by 5%. Okay. I don't know why I did that. That's weird. She has way too much. If anything, I should probably have focused on a lot more defense than. I don't know. I don't know how I ended up getting so much accuracy, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just I didn't even notice, to be honest with you. Defense amulet, defense ring, defense percentage gauntlets, defense chest, speed boots. I should have probably leveled those up, but like I said, like you just saw, I didn't need that. And then I just kind of focused on her being fast. And why did is there a decreased turn meter thing on here? Decreases the duration, then decreases the duration of all buffs. Okay, that's what it is. By 1 turn and increases the duration. Okay, so that's probably why I wanted accuracy on her, because I think you need accuracy for that. So I just did it. Wait, what is this? Okay, so I don't remember what this was. Increases the amount of healing allies received by 10%. Okay, if any ally is about to get killed by a fatal hit, preempts that hit and instantly places revive on death. Oh, I didn't even know that did this. Wow. Okay, this is news for me. No, like I said, no masteries. So that's how she's built. And Deacon, oh my god, this guy, you definitely always need like a decreased defense guy, like a really efficient decreased defense guy. So these are all his stats. He's pretty quick, pretty fast, 231, a lot of accuracy, 336. I don't know why I said that. And then I put a bunch of gear, speed gear on him. He's fully booked, of course. I really only wanted this, but this is really useful too. The debuff chance for this is awesome, especially on the boss, as you saw, because you know she's healing. What's her name? Godseeker. She's healing, and then I think that's the only one that heals really. Someone else heals. I don't know. And then she heals with like if her HP is below 40% because of a mastery. I think it's this one, right? No, that's not it. No, oh, it's an attack one. Should be one of these. Yeah, this, yeah, how did I forget that? Heals by 5% of damage inflicted. So yeah, she already heals with that, and then when Deacon places this leech, oh my god, dude. You just heal all the time. It's awesome. And then attacks all enemies, has an 80% chance of placing 60% decreased. So this is beautiful. This is amazing. And then so he uses this first. He goes to this first and then uses this right away. So this is fills turn meter of all allies by 50%, and then decreases turn meter of all enemies by 50%, grants an extra turn, and then does this. So it's awesome. And then I put him as the speed lead because speed aura 19%, pretty good. And then I guess I'll show Ethel. She's not really. She definitely helps because she just hits pretty hard. Like I don't know if I have her built that well. She's very fast, a lot of crit rate, not 100%, but a lot of crit rate, 150 accuracy. She always lands usually always lands the weaken. 2,600 attack, which is not that high. I mean, like, she just helps with damage, honestly. She's just there for damage. And this was my starter, so of course she's fully booked. Uh, you know, I mean, you probably already know all her skills, so I'm not gonna go over it. But this hits pretty hard. Um, 50% chance, 15% chance of critical hit. So she pretty much crits every time she uses that. So that's really cool. And then of course, because she's my starter, you know, she has all these masteries. I I didn't even I don't know if I have changed them before, but I don't really. I mean, I guess I just put this because I wanted her to ignore defense a little bit, and then I just went with. I don't know why I went with this tree. Honestly, I don't. But I guess it doesn't matter because I passed it, so that's pretty good. So yeah, man, that's my team that I use for Faction Wars 21, and then right now I just worked on the Undead Horde, and I just passed 19 like a little bit ago. And this one, and I only was able to pass it because I added Nethril to this team. I had him, but I never knew where to really use him, and then I realized he had this stun ability. So he's not booked. I haven't booked him at all. And I got him a long time ago. I just didn't know what to do with him. I figured maybe I'd use him on Clan Boss, but I actually haven't even done that either. And then he's got this ability to attacks all enemies decrease, and he turn meter by 75. And then he does hit pretty hard. One problem I had with this Faction Wars 19, I believe, is that the first round is like, what is it? I forgot their name. These a-holes, they're constantly healing each other, and it's a nightmare, man. Like, it's so hard. But oh, and then I'll tell you another thing real quick. But after there was a change I made, and then I was able to kill them pretty quickly this first time I played it. Or I'll tell you. Hold on. And anyway, so yeah, now look at their health goes down pretty quick, and then but before it was a nightmare. I could not like finish them off. Like, it would take me 6 minutes just to like take one down, and then but it was mostly because what's his name? It was mostly because of this guy right here, Eligius, whatever his name is. I didn't have any accuracy on him. It was like 140 or something. So I added this accuracy banner, and then I didn't have that much like HP on him. I mean, I did have a lot of HP on him, but it was maybe like 50,000. I got it up to 71,000. And then I had a little more defense. I have a little more crit rate. But I needed the accuracy. That's what I needed because he was not landing, and he's not fully booked. I should mention that. So I would love for this to be. I need to book this for it to have a 3-turn cooldown because this is pretty good. Puts the target skills on cooldown, and of course, because there's always duplicates in Faction Wars, it puts the other duplicate champions on cooldown as well. And then this one, has a 25% chance of placing a block active skills debuff for 1 turn. The chance increases by 0.75% for every 1% of HP this champion loses. So I don't really know what that means, but it sounds pretty cool. And it seems to really, it lands now a lot. So I haven't needed this at all because, I haven't really tested it out that much yet. But yeah, this helps a lot. Attacks all enemies, 75% chance of removing 2 random buffs. Has a 75% chance of decreasing all enemy turn meters by 20%, so that's really cool. Decreases the enemy turn meters by a further 0.2% for every 1% of the HP. So that's awesome. That sounds really cool. And as far as masteries, I haven't really gotten to any masteries for pretty much any. I mean, this is it for the most part. So maybe with masteries, obviously Gorgorev is a huge like carry because he's got the revive ability. His 5 turns though, so that kind of sucks. This guy's got the increased defense and block debuffs and increased crit rate, which is great because then that helps healing. So heals by 20% of the damage dealt. And then with the passive with the poisons and Nethril being being one of the poisoners, and then of course this. I mean, it's huge. It's really good. So I want to see if I'm able to pass the next one. I'm probably not going to be able to. So I'm gonna pause the video and see how I do. I'll show you what happens. Alright, so yeah, there's some changes I'm gonna have to make. I don't know what though. Like, first of all, you gotta target this chick, or whoever that is, because otherwise she'll kill you with the bombs. So that's for sure. But you're gonna have to manual, like right before you finally take her out, or both of them, I mean. You'll have to manual it that way, like you're not using up all your skills, because then that second wave is tough, man. So I'm gonna just start manualing here. So we can probably just take her out. Okay, and then just attack this guy because he's got a higher turn meter. Okay, cool. Alright, so now there's got to be something. Let's see. So I don't want to use that yet. Let's heal everybody up. Let's do some more healing. Let's see if I can... Okay, I landed it. Dope, dope. And then let's put it on auto for a little bit. And then I won't make you watch the whole thing, but I'm just gonna pause it real quick. Alright, so I took back control after Ethel used his like turn meter manipulation. So now I'm gonna use the AoE on Elgaius. Okay, perfect. Alright, so now we'll go after whoever has the higher turn meter and less. Yep. So then we'll... Man, see, that's the thing. I don't want to use this because I want to use it for the next thing. But I feel like if I don't use it, I'm going to be forced to use the revival ability. So I'm going to have to just use it. So I can get him down a little bit more. Okay. So let's just use our A1s. And I don't have them booked up, so that's another... Alright, easy. Alright, so this is a tough... Okay, so a little boost ourselves. We'll do increase... Okay. And then let's do... We gotta definitely put his skills on lockdown. Man, this is gonna be hard. Because it's like... I'll just put it on auto for a second. Alright, I'll come back if I take control again. Alright, so I took control again. I got the two... Dude, I always forget the name, sorry. I got them down first. And then I was able to lock the skills of these two. I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it was a couple turns ago or what. And then I just used Nethral's stun, and I stunned one of them. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go after this guy because he buffs them up. And he's got the highest turn meter. So I'm going to wait to use this. And then even if he gets taken down, I'll revive him. So hopefully I can manage to do this. Okay. And then let's do turn meter manipulation. Yes! And then we don't need defense yet. Yeah, we don't need it yet. And then let's do this again. Awesome. Boost ourselves. Yeah, this is as good as over. And we'll go after him because he's got tons of poison. So by the time he goes, he'll probably die. Yep. And then boom, level 20 done. Whew. Okay, and a speed glyph. Whoop whoop whoop. Alright, so now we gotta go after the boss, so I'll come back. Alright, so I had to manual it towards the end of that first round, so I'm just gonna... This is tough because I know I've faced this before with other level 21 dungeons faction wars that I've beaten. This is really hard because, obviously, what's her name? Valkyrie? Alright, so I'm just gonna... I lost Gorgorev. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose him, I mean. So, I mean, I lost him earlier when I just did it on auto. I like had to go get a drink, came back, and I lost him. So once you lose the only reviver, it's like over. So So I'm gonna just boost. I got most of my abilities, and then, so this is, oh man. So yeah, this is hard. This is hard, man. Let's see, and I don't want to do that. They're so much faster. I need to make Nethro a lot faster so I can get that stun off, so I can hopefully land it, because he could definitely land it on him. Probably has a chance of landing it on Valkyrie, and then that guy's even abilities, or I mean, affinity. So let's just do this. Nope, that didn't do anything. So that sucks. And then, no, yeah, I'm gonna lose him. Damn. Yeah, so this is not gonna work out. I'm just gonna. And that's nice. So they're gonna go after Gogorev once they're done. Oh my god. I got it back. Nice. Yeah, they're going after him because he's got the least amount of health. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, so I think I just have to make him faster. Hopefully I can do this next week. I kind of don't have that much time today to really work on this. Man, so close. But I got Sacred Order done, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching.